What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Freedom to Explore. We have finally made it to the beautiful, epic Santorini.
We have just 24 hours here on our last stop in Greece, and we're gonna see if it's worth the hype.
Yeah, we stopped by the beautiful Milos, we went to the quiet Sifnos, and now we're here in the busy Santorini. So we're gonna see if it lives up to the hype and see if this is a place you should definitely be traveling to this summer.
So yeah, we just tacked on 24 hours here to the end of our trip. Ideally we would have done longer, but at the same time we're not really like big crowd people. We get kind of annoyed when there's like a lot of people around. So we didn't want to spend too much time here because obviously this is gonna be like one of the most touristy islands, and like I can already tell that obviously it's not high season. We're here in May and there's still a lot of people here, so. But obviously this is like what you see all over social media and what you think of when you think of Greece, so we had to stop by. It wouldn't have been right not to. So we're staying just like a little 10-minute walk from the main city of Ia, and so obviously first order of business is coming to see the famous Ia. It's gotten sunny now, thank God, but before it was like really cloudy and really windy, and I'm a little nervous because we better get a big sunset because that's why we're here. No, not really, but kind of.
It's kind of why we're here, I'll be honest. It's for me, it's why we're here.
I miss Sifnos. There was 2 people there. One thing that's really weird, I thought there was gonna be like more side streets that you could go off to get away from the crowds. And like there are, but most of them are blocked off because I guess they're like private residences, like where the hotels are, so you can't go down them. And then like, it's basically all just hotels down there. There's no more shops or restaurants, like all the restaurants are on one street. The reality moment.
So we have made it to the famous Santorini shot, and we are currently waiting in line to get an epic photo here. But honestly, the line's not too bad. It's probably like what, like 7 people in front of us, so we're gonna wait here for a quick shot.
So stressful. That was a stressful situation. I hope these photos are worth it.
These photos were definitely worth it. That was so epic. We're gonna put some photos up here. It was pretty awesome.
It's crazy. Everyone's just like watching me, like.
Yeah, literally there's a line of like 10 people behind us just like staring at you. It was like, I was getting sweaty. I was getting like a little bit anxious taking all these photos. Like, I hope they turn out good. But I think they did, so.
Oh, sorry.
Does your girlfriend also just kiss you at inopportune times when you're like talking or like doing other things around other people, near her family? Like just, you know, anyways. One of the things I just found out here is that donkeys are apparently the national animal of Santorini. So if you come here and see a bunch of donkeys everywhere, that's why. They're for some reason obsessed with donkeys, but everyone loves a good donkey. Because in the morning, I'm making waffles.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. Oh!
This is impressive. I would feel bad making him do all. He got 3.
Yo, what's your workout routine? How much protein you eat?
I know, it's like wonderful.
Wow. Taking some notes off my guy. Sheesh, get in the gym like that. Let's make that pose, Greek edition.
That's the thing.
Oh, perfect. 10 out of 10 execution.
Found another one.
Another one.
No crowd.
No crowd. Secret hideout spot.
Sorry.
It's all good. Ready?
Yeah.
Too horizontal. Oh yeah, you're all good. Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm sorry, would you mind screwing that just a little bit for the photo? Yeah, sorry.
As long as you take one of us.
Alright.
You should get paid for this, babe. It didn't work, babe.
Would you mind just one?
Yeah, no problem. It's on video. Did you want a video as well? Or just a photo? So a quick note about Santorini, do not bring a camera. Everyone will ask you to take their photo. And you will spend your entire afternoon just taking photos of people in the hot heat. Now I'm sweaty. We did find less people though over here.
That was hilarious.
That was terrible.
Can't believe the famous windmill is a hotel.
Kind of sad, honestly.
Feel bamboozled.
So the best way to avoid lines and a bunch of people in Santorini is just wait for it to rain. Just come on a rainy day and you'll basically get it to yourself. So just quick tip. So we just stopped at this spot to grab a beer because it was raining and there was no one over here. Look behind me now.
Quest is here.
I don't understand. They're probably gonna ask you to take photos again.
But look, we got
Donkey Bear. Donkey. More cheers. Yamas! Also, when it's raining and you're sad, you grab black ice cream because got to. Why not? Cheers, baby. Yes, I buy my ice cream.
On our first date, we got ice cream. And he said, "Can I taste yours?" And I said, "Sure." This man.
Yeah, I took a whole chunk out of that bitch. I'm buying it up front. That was my ice cream at that point.
We're like Noah's Ark. These animals just keep coming to us.
That's how Michelle feels about it.
Go home. Go home.
MTV Cribs.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. We got the cave room.
Ooh.
So wild.
It would be so spicy.
Would be. And there's another one here.
Except there's a little girl that right there.
This is the bathroom though. The bathroom is ridiculous. Look at this. Michaela, stand here for reference.
Perfect for short people.
We made this for short people, 100%. Like, Michaela does not fit. I don't fit. I'm ducking down again. Look at this bathroom. What is this going on here? This is the shower.
It's like Melanie size.
Why is there a lot? Oh, it's like clothing rack, I guess.
I got space.
Eva fits with plenty of space to spare. It is still raining now, so we decided to head to a winery and enjoy this sad, rainy day, at least drinking some nice Greek wine. Made it!
So our 24 hours in Santorini took a turn. It's pouring rain.
It's now 24 hours at a winery because we can't get home.
I'm literally soaking wet. We walked like a while to this winery. Wine's really good. Hey. But I don't think we're gonna get a sunset tonight.
Probably not.
And I might cry because that's what you come to Santorini for.
Yeah, and all of our work clothes are now wet. So.
Literally, look at me. Got some meat.
Cheese. Big meat guy. That's not what I meant. So we finished up at the winery. We're gonna get some crusty bread because now we're poor. We just took a taxi. And it was $25 to go 2 minutes. Did we even go 2 minutes?
No, it
It was literally a minute and a half. I'm telling you, we like.
still have to walk to our.
We still have to walk at least 5 minutes to our place. So this is how Santorini is. It's significantly more expensive than most other places.
It's a giant.
All right, so it is now the next day, and I wanted to get up early to one, catch the sunrise, because apparently that's just as epic as the sunset. Unfortunately, you can see the clouds behind me. Didn't happen, but I also want to take this time to at least just go down to the city and enjoy it for at least a few more hours before we take off here. We'll fill in some gaps to the story while it's still relatively quiet here in Santorini. So right now I'm just making the walk down from our hotel. We stayed in Firkaniki. I'm probably butchering that name. It was about a 10-minute walk from Ia. We actually were able to save quite a bit of money. Our housing was around $160 per night. The rates for the places inside of Ia, those go from anywhere from $600 to $800 to $1,000 plus a night. So it's an easy way to save some money if you're trying to see Santorini on a budget. The second thing I want to quickly note, most of the people that visit during the day are actually from cruises. So from early in the morning and later at night, it's really kind of a dead zone. There's really not a lot of people here. And so with the town being so busy during the day because cruises, it's actually a dead zone here at night, which means a lot of the bars and nightlife is just not existent here. We're talking to some of the locals, there's really only like 1 to 2 bars that stay open after all the cruises are gone. So if you want a little bit of nightlife, you're gonna have to go over to Fira. But the other part of this we realized last night when we tried to go to Fira to go out is that the buses stop running around 10 or 11 p.m. and there's no return buses. And then with that, the taxis are also incredibly expensive here. So if you guys remember where we were yesterday, this is the famous marble walkway that runs along Ia. It's just the famous place where basically all the shops, restaurant, bars, everything in Santorini is. And as you can see behind me, there's literally no one. I'm the only person on this, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. So it's absolutely dead here in the morning if you're willing to get up and do it. So I feel like there's been a lot of negatives in this videos around Santorini. I think a lot of that really was due to the rain. While I do think this is incredibly overpopulated, there's way too many people, and it's really only May, I do think this is a beautiful place that, you know, is one of a kind, and it truly does live up to what you've seen in the pictures. If you can get a sunset or a sunrise, unlike we did, I think it would really help to make this place worth it. But right now for me, like it's tough to say just because it was also really expensive. Comparatively, we went to Sivnos, we went to Milos, and our dinner, drinks, snacks, everything was at least 10 to 15% higher. So we are on our final moments here in Santorini, and we are about to board this sea jet behind us. This is a part of the realities of leaving and coming to Santorini. There's thousands of people coming off the boat right now. There's thousands of people in line. There's even more inside this little thing behind us. Look at all those people just flowing off the boat.
It's like going for like 5 minutes, dead ass.
It has been going for a long time.
I don't even know how they all fit on there. So unfortunately, the rest of our Santorini time got rained out. We didn't get to see a sunset, we didn't get to go out, and honestly, I'm like really disappointed about it because I've been dreaming of seeing that sunset for years now. So it's definitely sad. But I mean, that's life. It is what it is. That's like what happens when you travel, especially if you're only there for like one day. You're kind of at the mercy of life and shit happens. So it is what it is. This is your reminder that not everything is gonna be perfect and not everything is gonna look like you see on social media, and sometimes things don't go how you want them to, and you just gotta move on. It's okay. So, is Santorini worth the hype? Honestly, we don't really know because I feel like we didn't get to experience it in its full glory and we didn't really get the full experience. So I can't really tell you honestly if it's worth the hype or not. I'm sorry, I know that's not the video you wanted and that's also not the experience we wanted, but shit happens.
That goes sometimes.
That being said, it is incredibly beautiful. I mean, it looks basically exactly how it looks on Instagram, and so it is stunning, and if it's your first trip in Greece, I definitely recommend seeing it just because, like, why not? You kind of have to see it. But would I go back? Maybe not. I'd probably go to one of the lesser known islands.
Greece has 200 islands.
Crazy.
6,000 in total, but 200 like habited islands.
Yeah,
There's plenty
so
more to
many
see.
experience.
Alright, so that's gonna do it for the Santorini review video. If you like what you saw today, you got something out of it, go ahead and smash that like button. Comment and let us know if anything surprised you. And as always, make sure you hit that subscribe. Stop the video, hit the subscribe right now. And as always, turn on the notification bell so you get a reminder every single time we post. FTX.